Hi there. You're watching Pop Culture Warrior. This is the way.
Hi there. It's your second favorite DP right here, okay? No, that's Deadpool, you silly little Hufflepuff. Anyways, I'm gonna need you to shut up that pretty little mouth of yours and pay attention because the show's about to start, alright? And, I don't know about you, but I know who's my vote for sexiest ex-soldier turned pop culture show host. Alright, enough foreplay. Let's get on with the show.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Hey, everybody. Welcome, one and all. Today is August 8th, 2023, and this is episode 141 of Pop Culture Warrior. My, how the time flies. It's the show where I stay up to date on all the ins and outs of what's happening in pop culture so you don't have to. I am CQ. I am the Pop Culture Warrior, and joining me tonight, he's the nice man in the bubble. He's the man with the mouth, the Marine with the mouth, I should say. Please, everybody, welcome Mad Mike.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, he's only took 22 tries. He's got some energy on the intro. Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. It's been a minute. Lot to discuss. Apologies for being gone. Unexpectedly being gone. I got to tell you, funny story. So, real quick, just to recap, about a week or a week and a half ago, I got invited, and that's actually what this is. I'm going to talk about that in a second. I got invited to a charity golf event, right? They wanted me to speak and help raise money. And dude, between me and you guys, the guy that hosts this, fucking rich, like $20 million house in Ohio, which is basically like half the state's value. Sorry, Ohioans, Buckeyes, whatever they call them. I don't know. But yeah, crazy amount of money. Like, nicest guy there, actually Vietnam vet and all that. So we kind of hit it off, and we're talking by his lake. We were sitting on his dock by his lake, just chit chatting. But anyway, neither here nor there. So I went for this golf thing. I flew into Cincinnati, drove up to Dayton, and then, got to bed because I was like, all right, tomorrow, early day, golf, they start out early. Middle of the night, I wake up in excruciating pain. As a guy who's been shot multiple times and blown up and all this, like pain that I haven't felt in a long time, at a level I hadn't felt in a long time. And it was like radiating through my side. It's like 4 a.m. Dude, I considered calling like 911. And then I was like, don't be a pussy. And I like fucking got in my rental.
That's smart.
Yeah.
See if you crash that.
Exactly.
You get to buy it.
Yeah, I get to, you get insurance for all that stuff. Anyway, so I'm literally in so much pain. I crawled in, literally like driving the rental car like on the wheel, while also trying to figure out where the hell the nearest ER is. Luckily, it was only like 5 minutes away. I pulled
Thank
in.
God you're in Ohio and nobody lives there.
There is that too. I ended up in the ER. Long story short, I thought my appendix had burst. I'm not smart enough to know which side the appendix is on. And so I had assumed my appendix had burst because I was in so much pain. And it turned
Got a
out
gerbil stuck somewhere.
yeah, you're not supposed to keep those things in. It turns out you're not supposed to keep those in. You're supposed to take them out. No. Turns out I had a massive kidney stone. Well, not even a massive kidney stone. A fairly sized kidney stone. And I quote from the doctor, he goes, "Oh, well, I see the reason it hurts so much." He goes, "It's extremely jagged." Like, it wasn't like a round, it looked like an arrowhead. It was basically going through all the tiny little crevices. And it hurt like a mother. And where they say usually passes in like 2 to 3 days, mine was a week. I was in excruciating pain for a week. They'd give me 6 different pills to take. I was doped out of my mind for a couple days because there was just a couple days it was so painful. I'm like, I'm on Vicodin, I'm on ibuprofen 800s, I'm like all of it. So that's why I wasn't available last week, because I was just I'd be doing the whole show like, "Hey guys," or doped out of my mind like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" I thought that would probably be funny. Me doing a show just completely doped out. Dude, the humming is coming in so loud from your side. I don't know why.
Turn off the fan. Told you to turn off.
Yeah, you should. That's a nice crotch shot. We appreciate it. That's
Oh, you're welcome.
show off.
Usually pay extra for that.
So anyway, I will have you know, you can throw all the congratulations. I passed the stone.
Let's see it. It's on the wall back there. You put it in the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah. All right. They're saying Mad Mike is extremely loud. All right. Let me know.
Cool.
Let me know if he's not as loud now. I was messing with the sound settings, and I think I turned him up a little bit too loud. So let me know if that's good when he's talking. But yeah. So
Gonna say anything.
yeah, just don't say anything. So anyway, yeah, that's why I'm back. I was able to pass this past weekend. It took them a whole week. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say something controversial. You ready for this? I'm gonna say something controversial. You're gonna clip this and put it out there. It's gonna go viral. Kidney stones hurt worse than child labor. I say it and I mean it. And I know, I'll get shit on by the ladies and like, oh, you don't know. And I got into an argument with my wife and I said, this is excruciatingly painful. There's no way, even if the pain itself were equal, child labor, at most 1 to 2 days? So 7 days of equal pain means the kidney stone's worse. Just that simple math, right? If the pains were even, that one is longer than the other, hurts worse, whatever. But I did the research. They did a study, and the only people that could verify this are women who've had both, right? Delivery, childbirth, and kidney stones. And they said 14 out of the 19 women surveyed said the kidney stones were more painful than childbirth. And then my wife, who's one of 9 and whose mother has had kidney issues and kidney stones, we even called her. We're like, which one's worse? And she goes, no, they're both pretty bad. She was trying to play it safe. So I said, okay, fair. Which one, if gun to your head, you had to go through one, which one would you rather go through? She goes, childbirth for sure. So I'm like, so there you go. So the kidney stone's worse, obviously. So.
Well, I read a while back that I guess the woman's body releases chemicals and blocks out how painful it actually was.
Yeah.
That's why you have some people have 9 kids or whatever.
Well, it gets easier too each time.
So
you have it.
It could be a flawed thing. I don't know. I never given birth. I never had either or. But you did it twice. I mean, so
yeah, it hurts like a bitch. Yeah, Patrick in the chat. Hey, excellent point. I've never heard someone say, "I want to try and get one more kidney stone in," but you hear people say, "I want to have one more kid." So there you go. There you go. You're like, nobody's going like, I don't mind the kidney stone because, it gives me some time off work. And I'm like, no, man, I would not want to do that ever the fuck again. Not for free, not paid. That sucked. That sucked big time. Now,
they didn't do anything. Someone said you can laser those down or whatever.
You can do like a sonic wave treatment. They basically use like ultrasonic waves to break them up. They typically say 2 millimeters and under. They try to let it pass naturally. Once it gets into that 3 to 4, they'll do some intermittent, like the sound wave to break it up. After it's like 5 or 6 millimeters, they basically got to go in and they have a laser, but they have to slide that thing in through the only available opening. Use your imagination, guys. The only available opening nearby. They slide it in and then they shoot a freaking laser in there, break it up, and then they have little claws that actually grab it and pull it out. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. You know what? I want to be the doctor for that and just be like, give me the dick laser.
Patrick said it's a laser guided clearing rod. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Then Charles says, to me, passing a watermelon through a garden hose would be much worse than a pebble through a coffee stirrer straw. I don't. But see, the straw is not meant to flex and go through, whereas the garden hose, meant to flex and it's designed to pass that watermelon. That's all I'm saying. Saying.
Well, he's agreeing with you. He's saying it would be easier to. The hose flexes.
No, he's saying the hose is much worse. The watermelon through the
he said the hose. I thought he said the other way around.
No.
Yeah, he's wrong.
He's wrong. I love you, Charles, but you're wrong. So anyway, all that just to say that's where I was last week.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box? First off, hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. It's a big hi to Angry Elf is watching. Heath, Jeremy, God bless you. Who else? Patrick's there. Thank you guys. Jeremy Daniels, what's up, buddy? Captain Wayne, Charles. You guys are awesome. I love all of you. Appreciate you for tuning in. So what's in the box? Well, while I was at this event...
You stole something?
He's rich. He's not going to miss anything.
Did you give him the Patreon information?
Bro, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. And, I mentioned podcast, veteran thing. We're always looking for sponsors and shit. Whatever happens, happens. I mean, I floated it out there. You're always looking for fucking sponsors and shit like this. Anyway, while I was there, one of the parts, again, it's for a good cause. It was all for charity. one of the things they were doing were raffles. Like they did 50/50s, raffles, silent auctions, a bunch of things. Obviously, some of the people that were there, I could not compete with their pocketbooks, so I did not take part in the silent auction because
People with monocles and tuxedos.
Yeah, there was a peanut with arms and legs, and then a little Monopoly man that was there. Anyway, so I did. I said, I'm going to do my part. I'm going to contribute, put my money where my mouth is. I bought some raffle tickets, and they had a bunch of different prizes. And this is one of the prizes. What is it? You can't tell from this device. This is the Samsung Freestyle projector. It is rather small. It's only about like that size in there. But basically, it's a projector that you could mount, or you could literally like put on the floor, put on your desk, put on a wall, put anywhere, and it does like up to 100-inch screen in full like 4K HD and whatnot. So I was like, well, am I gonna give this away? And I went, nah, fuck no. This is like an $800 projector. But what I am gonna do is something I've always wanted to try to get into, but I haven't really dabbled into it. But seeing as how there's the strike going on, it might be a good thing to do for content. Is do like a review, do like a user review kind of thing. I'll do an unboxing, and this won't be during the show. This will be additional content on the page and shit like that. So if you're interested in really cool Samsung projector, I'll be doing an unboxing, a review, and showing it off and all that stuff, and showing you how I end up using it. I was thinking of doing something crazy, like putting it on the floor and projecting on the ceiling, like, because I have a couch on that side that you can like pull out into a bed and just have that shit project on the wall. You just lay in bed and like watch movies and shit.
Don't you have the giant poster of me above your bed?
I've moved it. I put that in the bathroom. I like to look at it right in the eyes while I'm shitting.
Makes sense. Yeah.
See if it works on the moon. Yeah, I'm gonna project it onto the moon. Yes, exactly. So that's that. Cool. Thank you guys, obviously, for tuning in. We appreciate it. On to some actual news. So, like I said, the strike's still going on. I'm doing my part by striking as well and not talking about any of the struck companies or their projects, past, future, or present. So instead, we're going to talk about other stuff. Lots of other things to talk about. First one, this is an update to a story that we had, I think the last time we talked. Magic the Gathering, the card game, their current promotion, their current, they do these collaborations. The current one right now is with, Lord of the Rings. So we talked about it last week that they were releasing this one ring, and it was going to be one card of one of one, only one, randomly put in a pack somewhere and shipped out, and some lucky fan would find it. Obviously, I'm sure this went gangbusters for their profits. I'm sure the people went ravenous with this. Now, the reason I mentioned that, to back up a little bit, at auction back in March, there was a new record set for the most expensive card ever sold in Magic the Gathering. It's like the original, the OG Alpha, the Black Lotus, one of the first cards ever printed. It's one of the most sought after cards. It was like a 9-point something in a sleeve, graded whatever. Sold at auction. Check this out. Magic the Gathering card, which at the time that was created, those cards sold for like $2 packs or $1 pack. I'm like, so imagine you bought that for $1. It sold for $540,000. So a little over $500,000.
How many of those were there?
That's a great question.
Like 100 or something?
No. I think there were more. You're talking about the Alpha series of Magic the Gathering. I think they printed out a couple thousand. As far as like each individual card probably got printed, 1,000. But nobody knew back then. It's like having first series Pokemon cards. They weren't worth anything at the time. So a lot of people didn't treat them, very well. And a lot of them today don't exist very well. But anyway,
I'm trying to do the math in my head. What a one of one would be worth.
Exactly. There you go. He's smart. He's a step ahead. So for the time being, since March, that has the record for the most expensive Magic card ever sold. why do we mention that? So first, I'm going to pull up here. Let me switch over to this screen. Where did I put you? Come back. There you are. Hey, everybody. So here, first of all, the one card has been found. Part of the story that I told last time we were here was that the card had been found. Here it is in all of its glory. And I want to mention, as you can see, it's been graded. It is official. It's in the slab. I can hear myself. Turn the volume
Oh,
up.
shoot. I wanted to see the picture, but it looks like definitely volume.
Oh my God. Nobody wants to hear me twice. So anyway, the one of a kind, One Ring Magic the Gathering card has been found and graded. Professional Sports Authenticators, a respected card grading service commonly known as PSA, announced that an anonymous customer, at first it was anonymous, had submitted the one-of-one printing of the One Ring card from Magic the Gathering's Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth set. The card shown below, or across, was graded as a 9, which is crazy because it's a brand new card, but even it could be rated a 5. It's still a 1-of-1. There is nothing else to compare it to. So although
Priceless.
it's priceless. Now, at the time, several card stores had offered $2 million for the card. There was a bounty. There was a literal bounty.
Wait, I've been to a lot of card and comic shops in my life. They do not have the money to offer $2 million. They're barely paying their mortgage every month. Damn it.
You know, it's one of those, dude. It's one of those
That's
shops.
bullshit. What are they going to do? Mortgage their mom's house?
They will. That's the thing. I mean, what a draw to the comic book shop. Imagine they had it like framed in glass behind the counter. That would be a big boon for their business. And I guarantee you it's one of those stores from like Vegas, New York, LA. It's one of those stores that have the collateral for it. So if it were to be sold, obviously that would make it the most expensive Magic card ever sold. So the question for a while was, who found it? Well, it's been revealed. I'm going to try not to upset anyone here, but a Canadian by the name of Brock Trafton is the one who found it. Now, Wizards of the Coast, the company behind it, announced that the card would be included in a collector booster pack earlier this year. It set off a frenzy of speculation and questions about how the card would be found. With it now safely in the hand of its new ring bearer, as it were, it's likely that all the value of all the collector booster packs will decrease because the packs itself unopened were getting ridiculous. Now there are several other limited editions of those ring cards, right? So the ring card, as you can see here, the one true card is written in Elvish language. It's holographic. It's all that. Whereas they have the same card thousands of other times, limited edition, but they're in English writing. So you can actually read what the fuck it says. But only that one is in Elvish. Now, so Brock Trafton, the Canadian guy who opened it, he used that's all that stuff. It's extra stuff. He said, when I found the One Ring, there was only one person that came to mind of who I would sell it to. Now, you will never guess. It has been confirmed because he actually released a video of him giving it to someone, selling it to someone. You will never guess who he sold this card to. 1-to-1, Post Malone. Rapper Post Malone. He somehow got a hold of his people, and they met like backstage of one of his concerts, and he presented him the card, and Post said, "Yes, I will buy it off of you." Now, it's an undisclosed amount of money, but you're going to be sure, like, he's going to be like, "Look, man, $2 million for Post Malone is different than $2 million for the normal person." And you got to think he's getting that. So it said, when I found the ring, the first person that came to mind was Post Malone. I've played Magic the Gathering since I was a kid, and obviously it would be amazing to keep the card, but for a guy like me, being able to sell it is life-changing. I just really hoped it would go to someone who would appreciate it as much as I do. So Malone, a rapper and singer who, you know, literally had songs where he talked about Magic the Gathering and Pokemon in his songs. He's obviously a big Magic the Gathering fan. He has an extensive Magic the card collection. He's such a fan, he worked with Wizards of the Coast and appeared in a what's called a secret lair set. So you have like the main cards, and they do these like special edition release cards. So he actually was in a secret lair set. So that featured Post Malone in it. It featured pictured stuff that he had drawn. So they used like some of his artwork in like other like doodles and stuff in some of the cards. So like obviously he has a connection to the company. Now, while the value of the transaction was not revealed, previous estimates of the One Ring valued the card at $2 million. There were several brownies, like I said, put out, and he had the card officially graded by PSA after he opened it. It was graded at a 9, and yeah, I mean, I $2 million, $2 million, like that is ridiculous. For a card, you're not going to use it. I mean, I guess you
can't
it's a
even
piece
read
of
it. And what does it do? It's probably a terrible card. Like
It's
a
actually
land is
banned.
more useful than that.
You know, it's funny. No, it's actually banned but in regulation play. Obviously, you play with your friends. You can use whatever card you want. But I can imagine you bring out your deck and there's just one slab.
One
sticking
PSA,
out.
like slab, like
You're like, I don't know what I'm gonna
this
get.
one is.
You're holding your 7 cards in your hand. There's just one slabbed card.
That's what you
Like,
gotta
I don't
do.
know.
Like you gotta have at least like a couple more like random bullshits just to throw people off.
You have to make an entire deck of
It's like a
slabbed
comic
cards
book in there.
So obviously you're never gonna use this card. I mean, at best, I mean it's a piece of art, right? It's I mean it's a literal one of a kind. You know, you think of any other thing, it'd be like, you know, for a car guy, if they made like a special edition, you know, Dodge Charger, a 1 of 1 that had special fucking modifications from the company, or, you know, if you're a, I don't know, sneakerhead, it's like if Nike made one, like, you know, the Alpha 1X B12 and they're only one made, you know, like it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So I don't know. That's a lot of money for something you could lose very easily. Like you could easily like, where the fucking put the damn card?
Like, oh, I left it in the basement and it floods and that thing's useless.
I mean, so that's something. That's something. Yeah, I just does the deck have bubble gum in the pack? Yeah, right. It should. The old
At
stuff.
least that's useful.
Like, gum is so stale. But yeah, so that's crazy. I don't know. I wonder if we'll see more of this, you know, moving forward. Because I feel like anytime you got something successful, they will just hammer it home. So you know this.
They'll do it. Yeah, they'll do it again. You know how many packs they do that because there's a lull in sales. It's like, okay, we need to boost sales. What are we gonna do? Let's do 1 of 1.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they sold a buttload of
Oh my god!
cards.
I can't.
Same thing with the comics. It's like, oh, what are we gonna do? We're gonna kill somebody off, and then they sell whatever mini comics.
Yeah, I mean, think about how exciting it is when you're like, you know, oh, they're gonna release, you know, Amazing Spider-Man 500, and they'll be like, there's 1,000. They'll say only 1,000.
Only 1,000.
Which is, I mean, that's a big deal. You know, when a comic book sells millions of copies, to say only 1,000 will have the special black and white fucking variant, whatever. I think the lowest I've ever seen is like 100, where there'll be like 100 gold plated covers or something like that. So, you know, imagine having a 1 of 1. You know, they're like, there's only one fucking cover like this. You know, I have. What's because you collect some stuff. What's like the most rare? And a question for the audience too. What is the most rare thing you have? Whether it's a card, comic book, shoe, gun, anything really. Like, what is the most rare thing you possess? Because I think because like I have some autographed stuff like posters and things, but like the item that's the most rare itself, I think would be like I have a couple like remember those cards that like, so like, let's say you bought a Star Wars pack and they'll have like one that's like drawn, like an actual hand drawn card. So like I have a couple of those where they're like, so they're original pieces of art because some guy drew a picture and it got put in a pack. But I mean, even those aren't that big of a deal. But I think I have a comic book that was a super limited, and I think it was only maybe like 1,000. But it was like the they call it the virgin cover where it's like all white except the image. And then it was a like a super limited edition thing. I think that would be probably the most, I don't know, rare item. What do you guys?
I think I got a couple of those. And then I got a couple. I think I have one or two of the 1 in 1,000s, a bunch of 1 in 100s. I guess the rare would be the Daredevil
the poster.
Netflix poster that we got signed by all the dudes, and the Stan Lee one, I guess.
I mean, but even so here's the thing.
Because that's like he signed it, and it's like what you and I have them.
Yeah. But like when you think about it, though, so like for instance, when we got those Daredevil posters, how many people were in line and got one of those posters and got it signed the exact same way by everybody?
Yeah, it was like maybe 100 or 1,000.
Yeah, I'd say probably somewhere in like the 200. I'd say like, I don't know, 1,000, maybe 200.
I don't know how many papers are in a stack like this.
Fair point. See, from the audience, Charles says the most rare thing he has is a Sony PSP. Fair enough.
That's just pretty rare.
I only think like 3 people bought those, so that's pretty rare. Scott says not exactly rare, but I got an FN 5.7. Guessing that's a gun?
A gun, yeah.
Yeah, 5.7 FN 5.7. That's cool. Captain Wayne says a 1964 Jeep FJ6A. Okay. I'm not a car guy. I'll be the first to admit, but that sounds rare-ish, but I got much for cars, man. I'm sorry. I'm not a car guy. But yeah, so speaking of rare stuff, what else? Oh, some gaming news. Well, I guess Magic's gaming, but some virtual gaming. Right-hand drive. That's what Captain Wayne says. Right-hand drive. Okay. Hey, what's up, Tim? How you doing, bud? We were just talking about what's the rarest items we own. But Call of Duty. I'm not happy with this news. I'm not happy with this news, actually. So after countless rumors and leaks, Activision has officially revealed that Call of Duty 2023, which is basically Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, is set to be released. It has the official release date of November 10 this very year.
Of course.
I don't know about you, but I was like, damn. Like, that's soon. Like, that's so soon after 2 just dropped. And I know, like, Madden comes out every single year kind of thing. But I'm like, I was thinking about it, and I went back. So Modern Warfare 1 with Warzone dropped March 10th of 2020. So it's March of 2020. Warzone 2, Call of Duty 2, or Modern Warfare 2, dropped November 14th last year. So that was 2.5 years between 1 and 2. Now, obviously, there was a nation pandemic and all this and all that. They didn't even have to release a game because everybody was home playing Call of Duty. Numbers were outstanding. But here's my thing. So the game released November 14th of last year. It's going to release part 3 November 10 this year. That's less than a year by 4 days. Less than a year between releases. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. And it feels dirty. It feels dirty to me.
It's the same shit. I don't buy them anymore because I don't play them. I just play Warzone and that's it. Like, it's free. I'll play that. Yeah. But it's just, they tweak it a little, put different clothes on. There's nothing new to it. It's the same old crap.
Yeah.
Oh, it was nighttime. We're going to make it daylight. We'll put a bush here.
See that car?
It's not much to it.
It has a hole in it. Like, you're good. Yeah.
And don't they have like 2? I thought they had like 2 or 3 different studios that make them simultaneously and shit like that.
Yeah. There's like Activision and Sledgehammer Games and I forget what's the other one. I think it's Activision and Sledgehammer Games that they kind of go back and forth. Well, here's the thing. And so Xbox went on record because remember, Xbox is in the middle of trying to acquire Activision, and they said, no, we're not going to make it Xbox exclusive. It'll be available on Sony. And in fact, we're going to port it to Nintendo Switch. They even said, they're like, we're going to make it more available for other people because they want to sell more copies. The other thing they said they would do is they would stop releasing it every single year. Like they would give 2 to 3 years so that they could make a better game, which fucking let it go through already. So we don't have the new one anyway. So the confirmation came through a trailer, which this trailer, not much of a gameplay trailer. It's just all, you hear dialogue over like the little kind of thing and graphics and whatnot. And they show the logo. The cool thing is you hear like, I think it was Captain Price's voice and the leader of the Shadow Company, Graves. And like, because he's like, you know, one of my favorite parts was in the clip. I think it was Graves says, I had wrote it down because I thought it was I just liked it. I was like, that's fucking dope. He's like, you know, never bury your enemies alive or something like that. You know, the idea like you make sure they're dead kind of thing. I was like, oh, I like that. That's a good line. Anyway. I swear to. Oh yeah, never bury your enemies alive. That's the Philip Graves says it. And I was just like, oh, that's fucking dope. So for those of you that do
glitchy and shit like the other ones,
they're always gonna be glitchy. That's just at that part. It's not a bug. It's a feature. Like that.
So are they doing? Excuse me. Are they doing the Warzones 3 now too, or what?
Yep, it'll coincide with Warzone. Yep, it has to. It has to coincide with Warzone.
So we won't be able to play that for 3 months now.
Yeah. Now, so it hasn't been officially announced, right? This is me speculating, but when they released Call of Duty, I don't know if you people remember, they did Modern Warfare 1, and between Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2, they did release Call of Duty Vanguard, which was a whole separate thing. So what they did is they didn't release a new Warzone, they released like a new map. That was when they released Caldera, and they kind of like folded the lore into Warzone. So there is a chance that they're going to release Modern Warfare 3 without actually releasing a new Warzone. Like they'll just, so what they did say, this is actually what they did say. So it's getting an official reveal next week via a Warzone 2 event. So if you remember, I know you remember this, when you played Warzone 1, like as it neared closer to Warzone 2, there were like these end of the world events where there's like incoming nukes and all this stuff. And that was their way of teasing and gearing up and building up to the release of Warzone 2. So they're going to do something like that via Warzone starting next week. They haven't announced what it is yet, but it's going to be some type of big event, and it'll be the lead up to revealing, like that's the reveal for the next Call of Duty. And then obviously, you know, this comes out November 10th, which is Marine Corps birthday, if I'm not mistaken. Then they'll probably do another couple of events leading up to that as well. Probably, you know, late October, early November. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. You know, this was the teaser announcement. The official announcement will be next week, and that's probably when they'll show actual like gameplay footage and you know, all the other stuff. Initially, this was revealed to be like a that it was Sledgehammer Games that was working on it, and that it was supposed to be an expansion for Modern Warfare 2, but apparently they didn't make enough money, so they're going to do a full-on Modern Warfare 3. This is going to be not an expansion, but an actual full-on follow-up. Keith says, I just want to see what the Rockstar is doing with GTA. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm everybody's crazy. Like, I mean, think about it. GTA 5 has gone across 3 different console life cycles, right? Without a new GTA. And in fact, you would know this, Mike, but I have an ongoing bet with a certain friend of ours. And, you know, the last Rockstar release was GTA 5. Or no, it was Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption
2. But my bet to him was that the next, because, you know, he's, GTA 6 is coming, GTA 6 is coming. And I said, yeah, I mean, they've leaked stuff and all that, but it's not coming anytime soon. It's probably another year or 2 at best away. I said they're gonna release something else before then. They have to. How else are they gonna make money? I know GTA 5 is a big seller, and it still to this day sells a bunch and microtransactions, all that. But they're gonna release something else. And so we had this big argument, and he's like, "Whoa, blah, blah, I'm right," and I'm like, "No, I'm right." So they just announced, Rockstar just announced that they're re-releasing Red Dead 1. And there was a big argument. There was a big argument that like it's not a remake. It's literally just they're re-releasing it. Like it's just coming out on this system, but like not polished, no new mechanics, no new graphics, no new updates. It's just the same game ported over. And so people are like losing their shit because they're like, just go buy it where it is now for like $5, $4 instead of releasing it as a $60 game just because it's on a new console.
Jesus.
So yeah, so there's a whole thing. There's a whole thing. But I tried to tell our boy, I was like, well, I was right. They're releasing a new game before GTA 6. That doesn't count. It's a re-release. I'm like, still releasing the game.
It's a release.
Yes, Keith, it will actually include the zombie version. That's one thing that they said they were going to add in. It was like the most popular DLC at the time was they did like a Night of the Living Zombies DLC for the game. That will be part of like, it's going to be the first game as it was and all of the DLC all together in one game, but it's not like there's nothing new that wasn't in the original game or its DLC. So yeah. What else we got? Oh, he says he has an autograph from President Ford. Get the fuck out. That's pretty cool. I'd say that's pretty rare. President Ford. That's Captivate. Warzone is a half-smoked cigarette on the back of a toilet in a nasty truck stop bathroom. That is
I'll smoke
one
that
way to
cigarette all day long.
Just all that cigarettes. Mario cooking. Yeah, Mario cooking. It's. I wish all the AI bots were Mario characters. That's awesome. I'd play that. I'd absolutely play that. I mean, you guys are funny, man. You guys are funny. Last I heard, they're making cops in GTA 6 more realistic. They won't just spawn out of nowhere. They'll give you time to surrender. Yeah, so that's the you got to be careful when you say we're gonna make cops more realistic because then they'll just beat up random black people on the street.
Everyone up.
It's just random, like you rob a store and there's some black guys getting beat up on the side of the street. Like that's some realistic shit right there. That's some AI. No, but yeah, that's the idea. Is like they're supposed to be from the leaks because nothing's official, but from the leaks they said like the new AI is driven. So like you rob a place. They'd have to trigger the alarm. So if you rob them efficiently, they can't trigger the alarm. But if they do, there is a certain amount of response time. And like in the old days, they just spawned outside and just started pouring in. But now they'll show up, they'll like cordon the area so that like your entrances and exits are covered. They'll try to order you to like come out with your hands up and all that. And before they just start blasting away. So, it'll be realistic in that sense, so to speak. But yeah.
Do they have Snoop Dogg? No.
That's you. Is Homelander in the game?
Is Homelander?
No, I didn't think so. Probably at some point they will. Yeah. So as far as the Warzone stuff, we'll see where it ends up. And as far as GTA 6 goes, I'd love to get it this year, but that shit ain't happening, man. If you see already Warzone is promoting November 10th, you got to think, yeah, the GTA is next year at the absolute earliest, so not going to happen. So, moving on. I'm not repeating that, Keith. I'm not repeating that, just on the off chance that I get I was going to say copyright strike, but like zucked or something. Heath wants a new combat flight simulator. Yeah, man, we haven't got, what was it, Ace Combat 6 from like 12 years ago was like the last good flight combat simulator. Yeah, we haven't gotten anything since. I'd be down for that. I'm not much of an aviator.
Was the one game you talked about, I think it was a year or two ago.
Microsoft, the simulator?
Yeah, like 1 terabyte or something.
Yeah, it's like a bajillion terabytes because you can fit the whole Earth in there. No, I mean, yeah, that's a great simulator for flight. Like if you want to take off at, Delta Flight 107 from San Francisco to New Jersey or whatever, like you can do that. But when we're talking like combat flight, we're talking jets rolling and flares going off and missiles flying, sidewinders and all that stuff. There hasn't been a good combat flight simulator in quite a while.
Okay.
So that's.
Did you think they
Love
updated that game and it's like you never like take off? It's just delayed constantly.
Microsoft Flight
It's
Simulator, you
realistic as
just-
shit now.
Yeah. That's it. The next one's gonna have that realistic
You just sit
DLC.
on the tarmac for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Like, damn it.
Your flight. The flight never takes off because there's no pilot. There's just no pilot.
You're just in the bar, like in your pilot uniform.
Press
tossing
A
them
to drink.
back.
He's just like, yeah. Good. Press X to give excuse. The storms in the Midwest are causing turbulence, and
You switch over to customer service. There was
That'd be
nothing
a
we could do
great
for
game.
you.
That'd be a great game. Oh god, I'd love that. DCS is the combat flight sim. What's DCS? I don't know what DCS stands for. What else? Nintendo Switch. So apparently there's a rumor going around. He says flight gets canceled and it switches to like Sims mode where all the people are just
It's in the
stuck in the
airport.
airport. Yes, something like that. Nintendo Switch. As for a while, there's been a rumor going around that there's a new console Nintendo's coming out with. So not like, like they released the Switch with like the new, like an iPhone where they get like a bigger screen and a bigger battery and this is it. But that
It's a new color.
Yeah, a new console is coming for Nintendo. Right now, they're just saying Switch 2, but it probably would be named something else if it really is a new complete console. So a new report claims it is real. And not only that this person says that it is real, but he has an actual price of what it's going to cost. So there's been rumors and reports for weeks about Nintendo's next console. Let's call it the Nintendo Switch 2, just because we don't have a name for it. However, none of the rumors or reports have disclosed anything specific about the console. So in this new report, it claims that the Nintendo Switch successor will actually, I guess it's not, I was going to say actually, not surprisingly, it's going to cost more, right? Fucking inflation's going up. It's a new console, but that they're not going to sell it for the same price. So the Nintendo Switch, as we know it today, was released in 2017, which is crazy to think about. That it's been like 6 years of Nintendo Switch. I feel like it just came around, but Nintendo Switch has been around for since 2017. At launch, cost $299, which is a very fair price considering, it's
There's
not
not
an
much to
Xbox.
it.
It's not a PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like it's not
the same thing since Wii and all. They
Yeah.
do put nothing spectacular in it.
Yeah, it's like the gimmick is it's portable. That's the idea, that you can have a home system that you can take on the go. That's the whole gimmick, and it sells for $299, at launch and whatever.
It's a
and
big ass PSP. Is what
it's been really the PSP with less good graphics, honestly.
Sony should have sued him.
So now, I was going to say the expectation is that the next Nintendo console will continue this hybrid nature of like it's a stationary, console, but you can also take it to go. The expectation is the next, the tech inside of it will be limited, obviously, as a result, right? Because of it is what it is. When you see the Xbox is like this big and like all the shit it crams in there, when your system's this big. You're going to have less powerful system. It is what it is. Now, whatever the case, either Nintendo has decided to maybe give it some extra power or they're factoring in inflation because the report claims that the next console at launch will be $399. So it's going to be $400, which is obviously $100 more than an Xbox Series S, or it's about the same price as an all-digital PS5. So when you really look at that, like, are you going to pay for a new Nintendo console that's basically a portable, whatever. Are you going to pay the same price as a PS5? I don't know, man. I don't know.
No. Well,
It's
people
just-
will because they're dumb, but
Yeah.
it's not. I'm not gonna buy it. That's to what? Play Mario? Like, no, I'm good. I'll play it on the old one.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
It's basically gonna be the same crap with a whatever different color controller and a whatever screen, maybe. Oh, OLED. Well, they have OLED. Whatever bullshit they want to tell you. It's just like an iPhone. It's got a super good camera now. You could take pictures.
Yeah, I mean, like that's remember, like you could plug in like the Game Boy to like a printer, like it has a little portable printer, and it's like, oh, you can print pictures of your Wii emojis, and
it's like, yeah, it's gonna be something like that.
Yeah,
or they'll make the controllers where you can do like the Wii thing. I don't know. They'll come up with some
current
gimmick,
controllers can do that. They're motion controlled too, but anyway.
I don't know. I don't really play Mario Kart, and that's it.
So word for word, this is what the new report said, that $399, that's the golden number. That's the number they have in mind. It's the price that works in terms of the power of the new system. It's the price that works for them to make a decent profit. And it's the price that they think works for the audience that they're trying to maintain. No more, no less. That's the actual thing. Captain Lee says, I bought a $7 Game Boy with 300 games at Wally World. I mean, there you go.
There you go.
Scott Rosa says Zelda, where you can build weapons of war. Yeah. That's the last thing was you're allowed to just build whatever you want. Which everyone, I don't know if you saw the memes, but like they released like, in this game you can build vehicles and weapons. First thing everybody builds is giant dick statues. I'm like, what did you expect was gonna happen when you give people the ability to craft? That's giant penises.
All you need to take over the world is a giant dick.
I remember, I was going to date me, but like, I remember when Minecraft first came out, and it was like, you can build a home, and then you see videos, giant golden penis statue. And I'm like, you give anyone the chance, it's the first thing they're going to build. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Yes, Pete, penis. That's exactly right. So yeah. So there's that. I mean, we'll see. I guess I don't know. We'll see.
It's Nintendo. They make money off nostalgia, basically.
That's really they bank hard on that. Like that's been their whole gimmick since like I want to say like the GameCube. It's since after the GameCube. Like the whole thing is, let's make it affordable. Let's make it family friendly and really more kid friendly than anything. And that's, they've leaned into that. So to come out and say, we're going to charge $400. I don't know. But again, I feel like the consumer has changed, right? Because, now people are paying $8, $9 for a cup of coffee. You have people that are watches that are $800, and you don't bat an eye. And it's just like, yeah, that makes sense. The new AR goggles, $3,500. What a steal! And people are just like, not bat an eye. We'll see.
Yeah, they'll sell them. I mean, it's popular. They were selling out during COVID and all that. So, like you said, kids and stuff play it. It's a gateway gaming system.
Exactly what it is.
And then you're hardlining Xbox and building a $7,000 PC because you gotta, I want to one-shot people in hack COD because I can't play like a freaking adult.
The hacks, man. The hacks are insane. Aren't
they doing another the Facebook thing, Oculus?
Well, no, they're They got the Meta Quest 2 now. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before they come out with a new one. I
thought they were doing some virtual reality.
They're always dabbling in the whole metaverse. That was the whole reason behind the name change from Facebook as a company to Meta, because that's like they're all about that stuff. But anyway, Scott says, have you looked into Baldur's Gate 3? I haven't. I'll be honest, I haven't. I've seen so much of it on like TikTok and all these things. A lot of the channels that I follow are posting a lot of Baldur's Gate stuff, and I'm sure it's a great game. I can't start a game like that. It's one of the reasons why I haven't dived into like World of Warcraft and The Witcher and these things that are like, it's a 600-hour plus game where you don't reach an end. Like I can't, because I get so hyper fixated on it. I will just like my life will fall to crumbles. I have to play games where it's like a war zone where I can get in, knock out a couple matches, and I'm done. Just because otherwise I'll get lost. I'll get lost, man. You know, I dabbled. I dipped my toe in Hogwarts, and now I've got like 14 hours into it, something like that, and I'm just like, yeah, I can see this becoming a problem. I can definitely see it.
This guy has a whole PC with Minecraft on it. Lost 3 years of his life.
Yeah,
He's got a railroad around the whole thing.
You joke, but I used to run multiple servers. I used to run multiple servers of Minecraft. We had communities.
There'll be no shows for like 3. CQ's not available.
Yeah. It's just to put a camera. It would switch into me being a gaming channel where like it's just me playing video games, and I'm not even talking to the audience. I'm just like, just playing games and just ignoring everything. 100% completion on Oblivion. I got close, man. Back when Oblivion was a thing, I got close to 100% of it. I'm very close, crazy close. So okay, one last quick story, and then we'll take a break, and then we're doing gaming. I figured, we're talking so much gaming. Let's do some gaming. Let's do some fucking gaming. So we'll be playing Jackbox party games. If you guys have a favorite, because like we can do the Among Us. I thought that was fun. We did that one time. We can do the Jackbox trivia, the Murder House, the whatever. Let me know. What do you guys want to play? I mean, obviously we're limited to what we can play that I can bring the audience into. But if you have a favorite, let me know, and we'll play that game because I want to.
The kids requested Among Us, but they've been playing it nonstop since last time. So
wow, so
they're gonna be a bunch of cheating ass hackers.
They're gonna be good.
Face camping.
Addicted. That's awesome. That's awesome. Face camp, crouch walking sons of bitches.
They got all the skins and the things and everything.
They're addicted. So, speaking of kids, and in the gaming realm, who hasn't heard of Bluey? Are your kids into Bluey? Like, I think they're a little older.
No, I watch it too.
Like I watch it. Fuck the kids.
Down on some Bluey.
I watch it.
Like watch it without them and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. They released 10 new episodes recently, by the way. So if you haven't seen the new episodes, so Bluey is obviously taking over the world. If you haven't seen it, that means you don't have kids. But it's a great cartoon. It's an awesome cartoon. It's not even a cartoon. It's a way of life. So just leaked. It hasn't been officially announced, but just leaked. There will be a Bluey the video game. It is so, and it's going to be releasing on Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox One X, Series X, and S, and PC. While no official announcement has been made, Bluey the video game's existence was leaked via a listing on the Australian Classification Board. Because much like movies, they have a classification board for gaming. So apparently, the game is being developed by Artax and will be published by Outright Games. These types of leaks are about as reliable as it gets, right? Because that means this officiating board has seen the game and has given it a rating. So it exists. So an official announcement is going to be not too far behind, especially given that the cat's out of the bag. So this is the official description from the classification board that can be found. Follow the Healer family on a holiday adventure to find a treasure hidden by Bandit and his brothers many years ago. The game takes place in 5 iconic show locations, and its story mode tells a family-friendly adventure about creating your own cherished memories with your family. So I think key word too is that they said in its story mode, kind of alluding to maybe there's going to be, again, I don't know, I don't think you do PvP in Bluey.
Hell yeah.
Mortal Kombat style.
Bandit will beat the crap out of everyone.
But maybe there is some type of co-op dynamic that will be included. I don't know. Bluey the video game will obviously feature the 4 main members of the family, Bluey, Bingo, Bandit, and Chili. But the description also implies that Bandit's brothers, Stripe and Rad, will also appear. If Stripe is there, it probably goes well for Muffin as well, which is always a fan favorite. Who doesn't love Muffin? That fucking crazy thing. There's no way of knowing who will show up, but the series has a number of great characters that could appear, recurring favorites, Lucky and Rusty, and one-offs like Jean-Luc. Of course, the creative team behind them has, released a number of characters, and then there's, characters within characters, like when the little girls play grannies and all that, and Daddy Robot and all that. So I'm sure it'll be very fun. I know I'm losing a lot of people out there that have no idea what Bluey is or whatever, but for those Bluey fans out there, you get me. You know what I'm talking about. So obviously, a lot of people are hoping that this game, much like the series, is not just for kids, and that'll offer, a kind of experience for fans of all ages that they can enjoy. I'm not gonna lie, I'll pick it up for my kid. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would absolutely pick it up for them. Outright Games has shown a knack for publishing games that were aimed at younger audiences, but without skipping on the quality of the games. The publisher released Justice League Cosmic Chaos, which was a well-received Justice League game that was aimed at the younger audience, but it was still well-received by most fans. So, there's hoping that it's going to be a good game. So we'll see.
Be like all the other kids' games.
I was saying, we're talking about the PvP element, and Captain Wayne goes, and then Duke Nukem shows up. Come get some. Yes, absolutely.
I wanted them to do a COD skin for that.
Imagine, oh my God, the next dude. Oh my God,
do all the healers, and then you just like.
Oh man,
teabagging, dude. You're teabagging Snoop Dogs and shit.
you're like, are you like my Homelander skin? Well, I got a better one for you. Comes Bandit and Chili. He's a fucking bandana strapped, fucking good. Oh man, people
get a car
nuts.
skin that's like the play school thing where they run around in, and you're just in that shit running people over.
Well, they got like the family. It was like the family wagon thing. Like what's the one in called the I was gonna say the cul-de-sac. The car. Like
this one that looks just like it.
Yeah, you get that, and it's a skin, and it's the fucking healer mobile, dude. Bro, you know how many? Oh man, they'll sell so much.
Nikes out of that.
Oh my God, they would sell so much. But again, they're never gonna approve that. That would be.
Yeah, that's Disney. They're not gonna approve.
Oh man,
haters.
They're so good. Anyway, all right, guys, we're gonna take a short break. While we're on break, go ahead and get your second screen experience set up. So whether that's bringing another phone, another tablet, pull up your laptop. I know people that throw the show up on the TV and then play on their phone. Whatever you got to do, get your second experience ready so that you can play along. Still not sure. Nobody's made a claim. I mean, we got Among Us. We got Jackbox Party Games. That's Murder House Trivia. That's like, I got a bunch. I got a bunch we can play. So let me know what you guys want to play. Maybe even what was the Guesspionage? I like that one. That's a fun one. You're just guessing the numbers. Otherwise, we'll play whatever. But stay tuned. We'll be back in, let's say, 5 minutes, and we'll get it going. All right. We'll see you on the other side of the break. Shots.
You're listening to the sounds of WTF Nation Radio.
Hey, you there? Yeah, it is right, you. Let me ask you something, right? Where the hell do you think that you're going? Oh, Would you think because the show's going to commercial that means you get to just walk away? Well, CQ asked me to pass on the little message, alright? And it says, I'll be back.
After all I've done, do you love me now? Do you love me now? After all I've said, running through your head, do you love me now? Do you love me And if I told you everything, I bet you cry and run away. 'Cause with all the lies I keep, made you believe this was me. The truth is I am not at all who I preach myself to be. And I deserve to be alone, and I'm alone here with me. And after all I've done, do you love me now? Do you love me now? After all I said, running through your head, do you love me now? Do you love me now? And if I told you everything, I wonder if you would believe that with all the ways you've tried, I couldn't change my selfish needs. And with endless love from you, I took for granted everything. And I deserve to be alone here with me. After all I've done, do you love me now? Do you love me now? After all I've said, running through your head, do you love me now? Do you love me now? And I believe I could close my eyes and make it go away in dreams. And honestly, I could die to take it all away from me. After all I've done, do you love me now? Do you love me now? And after all I've said, running through your head, do you love me now? Do you love me now? After all I've done, do you love me now? After all I've said, running through your head, do you love me
You're watching Pop Culture Warrior. The force is strong. They have the high ground.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio. You're listening to the sounds of WTF Nation Radio.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Pop Culture Warrior. I am joined, as always, by Mad Mike. Say hi.
Hi.
We're going to play some Jackbox Party games. Hopefully, y'all wanna join us.
Want to lose to the champs.
Lose to
Racking.
the champs. Lose to the champs. Let's see. Let me see if this is working. Where did I put games?
Cheat codes.
Where's all my cheat codes? No. Games. There it is. Oh, there. Okay, cool. I can see it now. I was having issues. I couldn't see it. Okay, perfect. Excellent. I'm gonna lock that stuff in. All right, let's switch over. Here we are in our lovely game studio. If you'd like to play, right up there you see the thing. It says jackbox.tv in your little devices. The code
Where
is
is it?
W.
You pointed there and
Yeah,
then there.
yeah. Well, it's for me it's there. For you it's like there. If you go like this, go like that, and you'll point right at it. But it's code WLTZ. It's somewhere across your screens through the magic of television. And we'll get a couple people in, and then we'll launch. We'll launch some. I don't know if do your little people have a care what we play? Seeing as how they're
I don't know.
in 1977, what major selling platform? Like what?
They'll
I don't
get it
know.
right. They just wing it.
Yeah.
Usually I tell them the answers. I'm here not telling them, and they beat us last time.
Yeah, I don't recall that. I've never lost a game. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen.
Have you won? Won once,
Never
I think.
lost once.
Back when
Never lost.
Radar was on. Whatever you got to tell yourself.
All right. Should be able to hear game sound. Let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough.
5 people. Now?
Yeah, we can roll with 5, and then we'll play a couple rounds. Maybe mix up the games, whatnots. So if you're at home and you want to play, go to jackbox.tv, enter code WLTZ. And we got about 6 people. Let's launch this. I mean, it's not gonna matter. I'm gonna win regardless, so it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and launch this thing.
Attention agent. For anyone with lingering character traits from our
press
intensive
out.
company production of A Streetcar Named Desire, mandatory
All
deep
right. I've got my little.
Hello from the government. Feel free to wave. We're watching everything. People eating ice cream eating people, you name it. This is very sensitive info. We just want to protect.
Even a stroke?
Sorry, hard to
You're
say.
not hearing the game
We
sound,
use
are
it
you?
to play.
No.
Let me fix
Nothing.
that. My
And your
bad.
camera's all blurry. It's like, I don't know.
Sorry about
Smeared
that.
Vaseline on it. And it's
Oh,
getting
and
freaky
it's a
over
live
here.
feed on your audience now. If we gather enough data from your audience, the questions are all about them. Otherwise, we'll use
There.
the global database.
Should be able to hear it now.
Let the espionage begin.
Let's love the music.
Who's up first?
All right, Mr. Potato.
I'm going to search for.
Bed making. Okay. Mr. Potato's question is.
What percentage of people make their beds every day?
What
Make
percentage
it a good
of
guess. You'll get
people
more
make
points
their
the closer
bed
your
every
guess is
day?
to the actual percentage. Okay, we have a guess. 70%.
70%.
Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. If you think the guess is off by 15% or more, you can get double points by picking much
Double
higher or
points.
much lower.
There you go. You should be able to look at the screen now, too, by the way. Secrets. Did you Be able to see this. You should see it on the screen. Can you?
Yeah,
Okay.
that helps because it doesn't show it on the phone.
Sorry. Yeah, should have said much lower. Oh, damn. So 20% of you don't make your bed every day.
Well done.
I don't make it every day either. So
And what have we here?
I
Well
don't make
done.
it every day.
Double
Sometimes.
points for saying much lower.
Oh, the Greek god is in first
up.
place. Off the first
Wonder who that is.
I bet our database has some juicy
my
data.
alter ego. Dust collecting for. Is that narc? Is it narc? Isn't there?
What percentage of people get
Nurek?
more satisfaction from sweeping
Nurek?
than from vacuuming?
Percentage of people get more satisfaction from sweeping than vacuuming.
Kind of weirdo like
Yeah,
that.
what do you mean? What's the
13%.
definition of
What do
more
y'all think? Higher or
satisfaction?
lower?
13%. That sounds pretty good.
That's a pretty good guess. It's a pretty good guess.
Let me go higher though, because
But I'm gonna say like it's 14% or something. 15%.
What do you think? Higher or lower?
Come on, CQ loses. At first I was like, oh, Colossus.
I know who that is.
It's
That's got to be one of my kids.
Hey.
23%.
At first I thought it said
Obviously,
Colossus, and I'm like, why is there a
yes,
weird
I get paid for
space?
that
And then I went,
information.
oh, I see.
I've taught them well.
Let's see who got it right. Nice job.
Sorry,
Not bad.
Colossus. I'm just gonna start calling it Colossus.
Who's
Colossus.
next?
Colossus.
What should I search
Colossus.
for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know.
Category is voting booth criteria.
What percentage of people have voted for someone on an election ballot just because they like the person's name?
A lot of people.
Unfortunate high number.
It's either they're good looking or they like the name. That's
And if
all
you're in
people.
the audience, don't forget
All
to
right,
answer the
that's on
question.
you. What do you say, Mad Mike? Playing it
15%.
safe.
Okay, higher or lower?
Playing it safe. Secrets. I'm gonna go lower, only because I don't think people want to admit to it.
Yeah.
Running out of time.
And where
Colossus.
did they survey? Because I think only Americans do
People
that
are
shit.
thinking it's lower.
true,
And
too.
Surveil says.
Ooh, I should have
40%.
went way lower.
I knew it was 40. I was thinking that in my head. I was like, it's got to be
Way lower.
40%.
Should have said way lower. It's right on the
Who
edge.
got it right? Here's some points.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Just,
Okay,
just
who's
biding
up
my
next?
time. Just biding my time. All right, CQ
Okay,
loses.
computer, what do you have for this
See
one?
what you got, punk. Sandwiches.
What percentage of people have ever put potato chips in a sandwich?
Ooh.
Good amount.
Ever?
Yeah. You're not
Ever
American.
put? I mean, I'm not like. It's not even like saying like it does it all the time, but like ever.
90?
51%. Everyone else? higher or lower?
51%.
I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna do a
higher.
bit of a.
I'm going higher.
I think it's much higher. I'm going much
I think it's
higher.
much higher too, but I went higher just
You're playing it safe. You're
get
playing it
some points.
safe.
One person says lower. Okay,
Come on.
right answer is.
Come on, 70%. Yes! Oh, I called it! I called it!
You don't do this.
70 on the dot! That's what I was like, 70%. Oh man, on the button! Why couldn't that be my question? You know how much extra points you get for hitting it right on the nose?
Next up.
Yes, Patrick, I agree.
Oh, here's what
Absolutely.
we've been especially interested in.
All right.
Don't ask why.
CQ's up. CQ wins is up.
No pressure, big whammy, big
What
whammy.
percentage of people
No
go
whammy,
to a
no whammy.
Starbucks every day before work?
People go to a Starbucks. Oh man.
Oh, it's a lot. Everyone's a
But
sucker.
are we talking Americans only?
That's true, yeah. They did Europe, nobody.
You're almost out of time.
Yeah.
74%. All right, what do you think?
All right. I challenge you Oh, saying much higher, and you're going much lower. Oh man,
Yeah.
what a spread!
And Surveil
What a
Challenge
spread!
me.
1%.
Boom!
Actually, Starbucks is just
1%.
an urban myth.
Oh,
People
he
talk about
definitely
it.
surveyed Europe.
Wow, that's got to be the worst.
That's
I've
got to be
ever
the
done.
worst guess ever.
Ever. A
Give yourself
73% difference. Wow.
Terrible.
Surveillance Pro, what do you have?
Yeah,
for-
good thing good thing you got the cheat codes for this game.
After I entered it, I went, man, if this is worldwide, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
What percent of people at some point in their lives have sported a mullet? A mullet?
So, funny story. We went to the kids, my daughter's orientation, and the
And you
PE
gave her a
coach has a mullet. He is the PTP coach has a mullet.
23%.
Oh
Okay,
man,
fire
that's
away.
They're coming back these days. I see a lot of people with them. But 23.
I'm gonna say lower. I'm gonna say
Yeah, I
lower.
said lower.
Majority say lower. Now let's get to the right
8%?
answer.
How many people have wanted to have a mullet? Higher.
Woo!
18%.
Close.
I've got
Well
big ones for
done.
that guess.
5% difference. Well done. Damn.
It's worldwide too. I mean, if you surveyed like Alabama, or,
Dude, less people go for Starbucks than have had a mullet in their life.
It's time.
holy
crazy.
shit, I didn't put that together.
When you look at it that way, that doesn't seem
Every
right.
less people go to Starbucks every day before work.
Yeah.
Most people don't work.
Look, I go to Starbucks after.
I got that government money.
All right. Which romantic comedy is people's favorite?
Ready?
Oh
Go.
man, favorite?
And if you're in the audience,
One of the Dead is a romantic comedy. What kind of hacking BS you got on here?
Oh man.
Man, who did they survey?
Yeah, that's. I know my answers, and it's not. I doubt it's gonna be. Because Shaun of the Dead is such a beautiful love story.
I love that movie, but it's not what people are gonna pick.
Yeah. I'm going with the traditional like.
okay,
I went
let's see what you
early
pick.
90s
yeah.
hard. I went
Yeah.
solid early 90s.
You've Got Mail's gonna be up there. It's gotta be.
Popular answers.
It's gotta be. You've Got Mail.
Tom Hanks.
Okay. Okay. You've Got Mail. Wow.
Boom, burn, burn.
Love Actually. What's up? I'm the only one
I
that
was
picked Love
gonna
Actually.
pick that, but I was like, I don't know. It's more of a Christmas movie.
I won. I won. I had to have won. Even with that fuck up, I had to have won. Boom, baby! In your faces! The
It's
greatest.
because nobody challenges you except me because they're afraid that you'll boot them off the freaking
That's
internet.
right. The greatest. The greatest there ever is.
You need a better fan base. Kids, go to bed. You suck.
All right, we'll play another one. Let me switch this out here.
Bottom
same thing.
two are my kids. Such a shame. Go to bed.
Showing up, man. Showing up strong. All right, we'll give them a chance here. We'll give them multiple choice. They got a much higher percentage chance of winning in a multiple choice game. So let's go here. Let's go. Hang on, I'm pulling it up. Play. So the next code will be WOVN. WOVN. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen so you guys can see it. Let's see. You should be able to see it now.
They're texting me. Sorry.
We failed you. We failed you, Father.
Do some push-ups.
WOVN. We'll give it a minute here for people to swap over. I'm a gracious champion. I want you to know that. Grooming 101 has jumped on. Angry Elf is in the house. Hey, Angry Elf, what's up, buddy? All right. If you guys want to play, we're gonna start the game. But if anybody else out there don't want to play, you can join the audience. So just go ahead and hop in. God bless, man. we've done all this before. We can skip through that. Classic. All right, hopefully I don't block any of the screen.
What is it? Oh, uvula. It's not giving me the option to pick anything.
Yeah, you gotta wait. Let's get to the game.
Tallest people.
Sorry, I just realized I had the audience
Use your
muted.
device to answer the question.
What nation of average has the tallest people? On average, has the tallest people? Average?
I don't know.
Feel pretty good about that. Feel pretty good. Yeah, sorry, I had you guys muted there for a second.
And the correct answer is... Who got the question?
Yes!
Damn. That was my second guess.
Oh, poor baby.
Oh. Did
Don't
everybody
gotta
get that?
sandbag it for us. You gotta try to, lose on purpose.
I've given you a little advantage.
Chalices. I've given all the same
What did you
players
pick out of
poison
curiosity?
keys.
United States.
Pick a chalice to drop
Yeah.
your
The
poison.
southern countries, they're all tiny.
Which one? There's no cock-shaped one.
Damn, dude, there is 6 people putting poison into 7
Now it's
cups.
your turn to play. Pick a
Oh
chalice to drink
no.
from. These aren't even my best chalices, so yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy. Good
so
to the
it's-
last drop.
What does
If you
everybody
know
do?
what I mean,
Oh,
now let's
don't
see
poison
what
me!
everyone drank.
No, and you all picked
Who
different
goes to
drinks.
poison? Really gotta
Damn.
work on that
Five of us
catchphrase.
Okay, that's all right. That's okay.
Bye, Alicia.
That's okay.
And-
Still can win the
oh,
game.
You're a ghost, but you're not getting out of this game that easily.
Why's your voice so
Ghosts
high
don't get to
now?
play,
Still
you
can
win
win.
the whole thing in the
Still
final
can win.
round. I kind of wish I were a ghost.
I got it.
Someday.
No problem. No problem. No problem.
And now,
I'm
the
fine.
scoreboard. Wait, that's supposed to be a scare board. Dang it. I messed
Why
up
did
the
that guy
joke.
get 500
Just
more
forget it.
points than
It's a
this?
scoreboard, okay?
Probably
It's a
was the
scoreboard.
poison that killed me. Bonus points.
How about this?
It's a hacker. Watching you, Narc.
Woo. I know this game seems like it's all just fun and laughs, but it's actually more than a little stressful for me. I am feeling it. What is the active ingredient in the antacid Tums?
Ooh. Sodium chloride. Oh shit. I shouldn't do-
Sorry, I didn't mean to say it was, didn't mean to say it was sodium chloride. My bad. All right. Fucking some of these things you can't even read. I don't even know how to read some of those words.
This.
Boom. I wonder which
You got it.
little
My
kids
kids probably
don't know
pick
how to
sodium
answer that
chloride. That shit'll kill you.
Kids don't know what Tums is.
I hope you know how to spell. Use letters to spell the longest word you can.
Ah,
before
someone's gonna
time
die.
runs out.
Oh man, I
This is
always
actually
lose
how
at this
William S.
one.
Burroughs wrote some of his stories, but I guess that's not really important right now. But the person with the shortest word will be punished.
Start spelling them words.
Do it now.
He says many letters. The letters don't have to touch.
The letters don't have to touch
I'm thinking
each other.
like,
And remember to
what do you
press
see,
submit when
Mike?
you're
I'm
done.
thinking,
Longevity.
oh, Jesus, longevity. Jesus, I didn't even see that. I was thinking, patriarch, parent for sure.
Chai.
Chai. The 3 letters next to each other.
Ham.
You're such a Marine. Ma, M-A-H, Ma.
Hi.
So
Two.
excited to see what you come up
Oh,
with.
I, like as in, hi, nice to meet you.
Ooh, let's see what you did there.
If you have exact scores,
What?
your life will be no
All
more.
three put in
You got
zero?
zero? Did it not register?
That or whatever words they put in weren't real words. So they got 0 points for misspelling words or something. Or didn't register. One or
Let's see
the
how
other.
the scores look now.
Take points where you can get them.
All right, next question. Idi Amin was the ruthless dictator of what nation?
Oh, obviously. Obviously.
That's an easy one. A name like that?
Obviously. Come on. You not studied your dictators? I mean, what's wrong with y'all? Everybody knows. Everybody knows Idi Amin.
Time's running out.
Yeah.
Usually he answers when I call customer service.
Patrick said, he had a cool hat though.
This one? One of you is still alive.
Oh, Angry Elf. Angry Elf.
Well,
Shame,
you're
shame,
not
shame.
very lucky. Prove it by spinning the loser wheel.
Spin the loser wheel.
Go ahead and spin it.
Spin that wheel. He's like, I'm refusing to spin the wheel. I refuse. Oh.
I just
Good
love
spin.
it when she spins.
Good spin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow. This thing
so
has paid for itself
close.
10 times over.
So close. You exploded.
See what you started? Everyone's copying you.
Mad Mike, still in it.
Next question.
He's still in it to win it.
I'm having a good day, so just to be fair, here's an easy one. What do you call those tiny little wooden playing pieces that are shaped like people in the board game Carcassonne?
Oh, I mean,
Shit, I don't know what that game is. What kind of bullshit is that?
I mean, again, you haven't played Carcassonne? Jesus Christ, man. Where you been all your life? Playing Carcassonne.
Failed. I think it's Yopals, but I picked Yeomans.
Humans? It's humans. Humans?
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 I like
Meeples?
meeples. It's like meeples.
It's like a nickname for your nipples. Don't touch my meeples.
Meeples! It's like me, peoples. Meeples. Told you,
It's
man.
time
Carcassonne's.
for a memory game.
Oh, the memory
Memorize the
game.
pattern.
Oh, you got,
son of a
so you got
gun.
like 5 different colors and like 6 different shapes, and you gotta memorize
All
the
right, let's put
exact
these away. I have
colors
to
and
stretch
the
this
exact.
segment
So
a
if
bit.
it's like red,
Speaking of
blue,
stretching,
green,
have you guys tried
or
that
like
move
knife,
pose?
hammer,
My yoga
gun, like
instructor
you have to
made us do
memorize
it
all
last
those.
class, and I gotta say,
So
I think
hopefully,
it's nearly
hopefully you got
impossible.
that, Mike.
We just weren't meant
I
to
think-
bend like that.
I think you
But I
got it. buddy.
digress. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons?
What is
If you have the worst
order
memory,
of
you die. Don't forget.
weapons? Uh-oh. Was it the hammer and then the grenade, or was it the
Damn it,
knife and then the
I didn't. I dicked it up.
This was the
I don't
pattern, you
know.
silly gooses.
How
close
close
did
were
get?
you? Oh wow! Somebody had all 6 exactly right.
You cheated. You took a picture. Don't get all 6.
Oh man! And
I got a
One of you is
TBI,
still
you
alive.
jerk.
You
Just
know
beat a
what that
crippled
means.
person. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body.
Nork.
I'm going to give you a category.
All right.
Can we
Bones
disconnect
of
that
the
guy?
army members. Tap on each answer that
Not
fits,
until
then press
I
submit.
lose. Then we can disconnect.
Oops, game crashed.
Oops.
Let's see the right answers.
Got that
Lazy
sports
bone.
bar in there.
Forward 1 space for every correct answer. You're getting real close.
You
to
get
the
one
answer.
wrong.
Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will
Mad
steal
Mike
your
and
body.
CQ
Then they
are
can escape
hot
and win
in
the
them
game.
trails.
Here's everyone's
Don't
next
mess
question.
up. Justin
Ghost
Bieber
get a
Oh,
tattoos.
what the hell? How do we know this?
You don't study his tattoos?
What? His mom's eyeball? Really?
I mean,
I went with it.
It
seems cool.
I have a lot of
Who doesn't
shirtless
have
pictures.
a tattoo of an eyeball?
I have a lot of shirtless pictures of Justin Bieber, so I've seen most of his tattoos.
Decisions.
And pantless underwear shots. He was an underwear model for a little while, so. All of them. Shit.
Oh, it was all of them, and you missed the middle one, Selena Gomez. Really? He went out with her. Of course, he got a tattoo.
He's not married to her. He's married to Haley Steinfeld. Why would he have a tattoo of Selena Gomez?
Because he dated her for a while. Everyone knows that.
Right, but you would remove that.
He's
or
got a
tattoo
ton of
over
money.
it.
He just gets a tattoo of whatever.
Then tattoos over it. Like when you get married to one chick, you don't typically have a tattoo of another chick.
Just put a mustache on her and say it's Mr. Bean.
But then it's technically not of Selena Gomez. Oh, I read the question totally wrong.
Can you stay out of
I read the question totally wrong. I answered it backwards.
The price is
I gotta
right
pay attention.
games.
Tap any items below that fit this category.
Price is Right games.
Price is Right games. That's
Secret X?
That's
I don't know if Secret X is one.
Is it?
I don't
Is
know.
it though?
I haven't been sick in a while. People only watch out when they're sick.
Wow.
It was the only one that was right. Oh my god.
Man, I am not doing well.
This approaches.
This is where I usually make
African
money.
nations.
Why are you giggling to yourself? Oh God. I am not
Here's another one.
not doing well.
Salads that
So
contain hard-boiled
hard-boiled eggs. All right, that one I am like 100% sure on. This is the first
What's a
question.
caprese? That's an. You went to Italy.
The caprese is the one with the tomato and the basil. The first one I felt actually 100%.
Robert De Niro films.
Was he in Mrs. 40? Remember that movie?
This is the second question I'm 100% on.
I know he's not unhappy. I don't know about This Is 40.
Are you sure?
No, they still have time. Daggone it. Can we shorten that timer? None of them?
None of them.
He was in The Godfather.
No, he was not.
It's in The
Robert
Godfather
De
2.
Niro?
It's misleading.
Out of here.
Nah.
Birthstones.
What's the kind of birthstones?
Birthstones. Categories birthstones. I'm not doing
It's a
worse than
cult birthday.
some people. Oh, Mad Mike, you're right on the edge of it.
Cartoon characters with mustaches.
I know all three of the answers.
Does Shafar have a mustache?
Does he? Does he? I mean, is there a scene in the movie with him doing this? Oh, you almost had it, Mad Mike. You almost had it. Walk,
Yes. My kid said yes. Too late.
You're too late. All right, we're gonna run that one back because my goodness. Let's you got we'll bring everybody back in. Let's see if I can just run it.
What'd
right
you
back.
do on that one last one?
No, I was third. It's fine.
Hey, the gang's back together.
fine.
I missed you. Now
I
let's go
was-
back to killing you, okay?
If you average it out, I'm still dominant. I'm still a medal
now,
holder.
First question. I have such a sweet tooth. Well, actually, I have a whole bag of them. I dip them in sugar
That
and
last
suck on
one.
them. Anyway,
I was.
which of the following
Shit.
fruits is not found in miniature form in a box of Run's candy?
Ooh. What is not? I'm confident. 100%. 100%. Usually, there's not a single question in here I'm confident on. But I've got like 3 so far. My hacks are working.
Time's running out.
Come on, Newark. Stop celebrating your victory and answer. They're over there Googling. That's why.
Was it green apple? Green apple.
Nope.
Right?
Damn Lemon? Motherfucker. Wow.
Welcome to the killing floor.
I am in shock right now. I got a candy question.
Ooh, look at all this money just sitting here for anyone to take. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die.
Don't take the money.
You say that every time and you take the freaking money.
Don't take the money!
We're not all for your tricks.
But if everyone takes the money, then everyone dies. So don't take it. That's the obvious answer. Don't take it.
We're all gonna do it. We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die. I have a feeling we're all gonna die. Newark must be running on that, like, Cox internet.
What's the matter?
What is this? Newark or Narc? What kind of name is that?
N-U-A-R. Newark.
Okay, who did what? Yes! It's good to see evil win. Aww,
Yay, you all die.
Enjoy this.
Suck it.
Right.
I feel terrible. But I knew Mad Mike would take the money. 'Cause he's a selfish man.
Ooh,
Well, all my
here's
family
everybody's
did,
score.
apparently.
I
Yep,
put a lot of
we all
work
did.
into the scoreboard.
No, everybody denied the money. Except you and
All
me.
right, next question. Beetlejuice is a star in what constellation?
It's a 20th Century Fox.
Michael Keaton is not one of the answers? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Who knows this?
Oh, I just realized.
Time's running out.
Wait a second. What just happened?
Who said this?
I realized how
nailed
dumb I
it.
was. The movie company that made it was Orion. Why didn't I think?
Because I threw you off the 20th Century Fox comment. I knew that would work.
Let's play a dice game. I'll go first. 15. Now I need an assistant. How about you? In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want.
Higher or lower?
What a wonderfully
Oh
mean-spirited
man, what a
choice.
dick.
Roll higher than me or you die.
Oh, we're not gonna roll higher than that. Ah, yep, I knew that. Yeah.
That is not what you wanted to
Delicious.
see.
15. Roll higher than a 15 with 3 dice? That's tough. That's tough.
Let's take another
You'd
moment
have to
appreciate
literally get
this cool
2 6s
scoreboard,
and
huh?
over a 4.
Let's try another one.
Fair. Games of
Which Johnny
chance.
Walker whiskey label is aged for 12 years?
Oh. Pretty sure. Now I'm questioning myself. Because I think that was 20 years. I bet you. If your kids get it right, you better have a serious talk with them.
Time's running out. Who picked this one?
Damn it. I knew it was that one. I thought it was too obvious, though.
No,
What a
baby.
mess. I'm going to need everyone's help. There's
Yeah.
blood all over this art.
Oh, yeah,
Memorize
TBI
the
boy.
pattern of blood.
Memorize it good. No taking pictures of it. Screenshot.
Is this me?
That's enough time.
Yeah, that's you, buddy.
Worst memory ever.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention at all.
I could not begin to tell you where they are. I mean, I used to mark each spot with like.
Let's have a junior next to my name.
Because remember, we all died in the last one. So these are our kids.
There for a reason. Anyway.
I totally,
by
yeah.
tapping on all the spaces that were red.
I thought it was somebody else.
If anyone does better than you, I will be testy.
Do it, dick.
It was like this.
Oh, it zoomed in and then can't zoom out.
I don't know. It was something like that. I didn't pay attention at all either, so you're not gonna lose to me. Then again, if I get one more than you did, then I guess...
admiring your work and turn it in.
And Narc takes a picture of it and then recreates it.
Perfect. If they nail every square.
Again, and here's what you did.
Oh, 63%'s not bad. But your daughter did 77, Stitch.
Stitch, go to bed.
Killed by other players is probably the creepiest thing that can happen in this game if you think about it.
Yes, so true.
Whittled down to one
right.
already? Crap.
CQ loses in the lead.
Okay, don't freak out. You can do
Mad
this.
Mike
You
and
just have to
CQ.
stall a bit. All right then. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I think the final round should finally be ready to go. It's worth the wait. Trust me.
Here we go.
Let's try another one. Ooh, let's get fancy up in here. Beluga caviar comes from what type of fish?
Ooh.
It's in the name.
Caviar. It's in the name. Beluga.
I was throwing you off the scent.
I don't know what does that even mean?
Beluga's a whale.
Beluga whale.
And the correct answer is this one.
Oh no.
Only a ghost got it wrong.
Oh,
Too easy.
Oh, somebody don't know how to go
Let's try this
fishing.
again.
I don't do the fishy.
What is the common name of sodium hypochlorite?
Sodium chloride. Oh, I did it wrong. I got it wrong. 100%. 100% got it wrong.
Time's running out.
Salt.
And the correct answer is this.
Bleach.
Bleach.
Yep.
Everyone
I
is
thought it
wrong.
was bleach.
Prepare for your
Yep.
punishment.
I picked salt, and then as soon as I looked at all the answers, I
You know
went,
what you can
"Oh,
always count on?
bleach."
Math. Literally.
Oh, it's math.
Answer as many math questions as you can
Ooh.
before time runs
Math
out.
questions.
If you can't get at least 15
They're in
right,
honors
you
classes,
die.
so
Go.
we got it.
Let's go. Math.
Answer at least 15 math questions, or you die.
Not a good
How do you
start.
feel
You
like
got
you're
3.
doing? Good?
Slow start. No pressure. Running out of time.
I really think we're gonna miss
gonna
all this
be
math once
close.
it's over. And it's pretty much over now.
Just need 5 more. Oh.
This will hurt.
Didn't get it.
Yep.
Someone needs to brush up on the math.
Terrible tragedy.
Everybody did. Nobody made it to
If I were you. They say terrible things happen there.
Nobody died of bad at because of bad at
Worse than
math.
going to pub trivia, they say.
All right,
7
one
people
last
died.
one,
In
one
fact, the
last
Evening
one.
Gazette
Let's.
read, local idiot dies
That's
from
a
being stupid.
tough one.
I have it framed above my toilet, don't you know?
Can we
Yeah.
tailor it down,
Well,
like
thanks
lower
for
the
listening
level?
to an old man.
Dumb it down? You want to dumb it down? Is that what you're
Do they
asking?
have a Barney style?
Oh,
Welcome
man.
to the sequel. Now 40% less fun than the original. Let's play.
40% less fun than the original.
Here's the first question. Did you know there's a Taj Mahal that Donald Trump didn't build? Which city in India is home to the Taj Mahal?
Ooh.
Bart, nobody knows that.
Wanna bet? Wanna bet?
I think I got it wrong.
I'm pretty sure most of you are gonna get it wrong.
I should just Google it on the computer while I'm waiting.
If you don't answer in the first 5 seconds, you are gonna be disqualified.
And the correct answer is... Who got
Damn
the
it!
question right?
Pick me, Deli.
The rest of you, let's go someplace
I
fun.
felt pretty confident about that one.
Welcome to
Oh
the killing floor.
no. We're all gonna die.
Oh look, there's a pile of money on the floor. I have got to get more organized about my finances. Take as much money as you want, but take the most money or the least money, and you'll be sorry. Get grabby, y'all.
I don't want to say anything. How much money would you
Spend
take?
less time at the ATM.
0 to
Just make a
1,000.
decision.
How much do you take?
Let's see how much money everybody shoved in their pockets. Uh-oh. The most greedy and least greedy must be punished. I should have bet money on this outcome.
Mike went for right in the middle. Interesting. Interesting. So that's a dangerous play. Worked out for you though.
Here's how everyone's doing so far, but also know that who you are as a person is just as important. Here's another one.
All right.
What does Vandalay Industries manufacture?
No, I fucked up. I gotta start reading all the answers. I gotta start reading all the answers. I'll tell you right now the correct answer. It's number 4, latex. Even though I didn't answer latex.
Who picked this?
See?
The
It's
rest of you who are
dumb.
still alive,
Dumb, I
let's go
know
someplace
the
fun.
answer. And I got too trigger happy.
Well, howdy there. Welcome back to the killing floor.
Gotta read all the answers. Gotta read all the answers.
Let's play
That's a
the figure
Seinfeld.
game.
That's a
I
Seinfeld
used to call
reference.
this one Knife
Yeah.
and Pointy, but the name didn't test well with the focus group I kidnapped. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's as clean cut as
Oh,
your
which
fingers
one
about
shall
to
I
be.
pick?
Make with the cutting already.
I gave myself a... I want it to be a little
puts
different.
The finger in the basket.
I'm mad at myself.
Another peek at the
Mad at
scores.
myself. I know the answer.
I've got more questions for you. What did the ancient mariner do that brought misfortune upon his ship?
I want to say the answer is the one that I'm not allowed to select. Mike will know. You feel my pain.
Yeah.
Time's running out.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's number 3.
I think so too.
Who picked this one?
Fucking A,
Yep.
man. We weren't allowed to pick it. Not fair. What are the odds?
Isn't it about time for some fighting? You can attack someone else. You could defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. Make your choices. And hey, try to have fun out there.
Bye, Lisa.
Those cuts don't look
Figures.
serious.
You would
Serious
try
enough.
to fucking stab somebody.
Your friends sure don't like you very much.
Oh man, I didn't know I could really kill. I'm gonna kill you.
Let's try another one. Phileas Fogg is a character from which novel?
I think I know the answer. What'd you pick, Mike?
I picked 2. I think it's 4 though. I don't know.
Yeah, that's where I'm between 2 and 4.
Who said this one?
Yes!
Only a ghost got it wrong. Very good.
Hanging in there, baby.
I don't
You,
know
me,
why
and
pop
Nork.
culture likes to make fun of office workers. I was one for decades, and I turned out just fine. What restaurant was Jennifer Aniston hassled about not wearing enough flair in the office space?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yes. Yes. TGI McSmackies.
Tchotchkes.
Shenanigans. Flingers. The classic.
Time's running out.
Think your kids maybe fell asleep.
Who said?
Yeah, they went to bed.
this?
Yep. Couldn't select it, even though I knew the answer.
Yep.
Dude, it's not fair. They keep putting the answers behind the
I
one that
know.
we can't
The
select.
one we can't pick.
Jealous of what your poison is.
Bullshit.
Some bullshit.
Well, plus we said it. So who's picking 3 people?
5.
Oh, 2 of them aren't playing anymore.
How long are you going to linger over which chalice to poison? Come on.
He'll do it for you. Will they get disconnected?
Some of you didn't use your poison pellet, so I'll have to add a few of my own. Okie dokie, it's your turn to play.
Great.
Pick a chalice to drink from. This is my favorite part.
I don't like it.
Yummy, yummy. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Oh, we...
Dang it!
You were so close. Eat it.
I wish I had the rights to play
Shuck
a
it,
Belle Biv
Mike.
DeVoe song right now, but I don't.
Fuck.
Quick shout out to all my dead people. Sup,
Uark
homies?
is over here crushing. It's a
Alright,
bot.
next
It's
question.
AI bot. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
How much of that glorious Papa John's garlic dipping sauce comes in a container?
What? Ooh.
Ooh. You know, Fatty McFatterson over here loves his Papa John's. Love me some
Oh,
Papa
I went
John's.
too high. Dang it.
You know, funny, they did 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4. They should have did like 1, 3 ounces, 2, 1 ounce, 4, 3 ounces. So you're like, wait, 4,
Yeah.
3, 1 ounce of.
Who picked this one?
That's what I should have picked.
I picked 2.
You're in for a treat.
I did 3, and I was like, that's way too much.
Word time! Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out.
fuck.
I'm going to hurt the person with the shortest word.
All right.
Start poking those letters with your fingers.
Oh no.
Ass. Age.
I can't find the letters I'm looking for.
Sit.
I'm going with it. Whatever. Every time I'd find like a long word, the last letter's missing, and I'm like,
Let's see
damn
what
it.
you came up with. Nope.
Yes!
Bad spelling.
Oh my god.
This was inevitable.
Damn it. I was trying to find morbid, and then I couldn't find a D, and I'm like, no! So I just had the last second switch to
The
Morbius.
whittling down to just one player has finally come to fruition.
Damn it.
Let's do this.
So
I see
close.
you've made it here alive. But
I
can
had
you
the damn
escape
D.
with your body? Here's your first category. Films released in 3D. Tap on each answer that fits,
Ooh.
then press submit.
I'm fairly confident. 85, 90% sure. And I can say because Big Hero 6 was definitely in 3D.
Time is
I'll
almost
say
up.
the other one since he can't select it anyway.
Googling it.
Let's see the right answers.
Boom!
A
Nailed it.
space for every right answer. Rodents.
It's a good one. What is considered a rodent?
Can we put the delay on what the audience sees a little later?
Sure.
Don't just stand there. After that body. Harvard grads.
How in the fudge nuggets? Do they consider honorary graduates as a grad? Like if they get their
I don't know.
Decisions.
honorary grad. Put it this way: if Jimmy Fallon is the correct answer, then it considers okay. Good.
Shouldn't
Then it
be.
considers honorary grads.
Beware of the darkness.
Kitties are going.
Types of cheese.
Dude, Newark is crushing.
The ghosts are getting close now. Instagram filters.
How? There's a billion
I
of
don't
them.
know this, man.
There's a billion filters. Instagram literally has like 180 billion filters. How are you supposed to know?
The shadows are coming. Band with 3 members.
If Crosby, Stills, and Nash has more than 3 members, that's false advertising.
It's Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Alright.
Almost free. I
Scramble.
believe in you. Diet Coke ingredients.
See, I like Murder House Part 2 because the only way you can exit is if you get all the answers correct. So, like, even if you get one wrong, you can't cross the finish line.
Shades of purple.
It's tough.
Really? This is tough? Are you considering lime to be a type of...
Shh. I'm trying to throw off the hacker.
Nations north of the equator.
It's definitely New Zealand.
Oh, fuck! Damn it! It just...
You fell for it?
No, like I know it said north, but for some reason I flipped it in my head and I went with all the south answers.
Like New Zealand. Got it.
Damn it. Newark, man. Well done. Well done. All right. Enough of that.
Asterisk
on the whole damn thing. None of this counts. Asterisk on the whole thing.
Cheat codes weren't working. Pressed up, down, up.
Yeah, this was, none of it counted. This was all. It was all just practice. Good job practicing that, and yeah. All right. Well, James, man, what's up, man? I just saw you pop in. How you doing, brother? All righty. Well, guys, that was fun. It was fun. It was a good time. Yeah. I enjoyed myself.
We did a whole show.
I enjoyed you. Thank y'all for playing, having a good time. Tell the kids I said, suck it. They
not telling them that.
Sucked. They were terrible.
They rage quitted because you're hacking.
They were garbage. Son. Hang your head in shame, sir. Your kids dum-dums. It's the trivia.
A whole lot of boxes of poop in that P.O. box.
Speaking of P.O. boxes. All right, guys. Now, this is a lot of fun. We had some great conversations. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know if you can you hear that?
No.
I'm playing sad music
Sweet
right now.
Sound of silence.
Yeah, it's sad music because someone's kids are big old dum-dums. Anyway, let's play some epic music. Guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of Pop Culture Warrior. Let's show you guys what's around the station here on WTF Nation Radio. Sundays, we have the Sports Bar with King and Coach and all their absolute great takes on what's happening in sports. Mondays, we've got the Monday edition with Ice, and Massey's been joining him lately, which is awesome. I love seeing the two of them go at it. They're great. Tuesdays, right here, Pop Culture Warrior with CQ, with Mad Mike, giving you the latest and greatest in pop culture. What else we got? We've got Wednesdays, Smoke Pit. That's Radar and TZ. That's for your lower enlisted folks. That's where you're getting into your silliness, your hoo-has and your hee-haws.
Backbone of the Marine Corps.
Backbone of the Marine Corps. The Shamtastic. The
E3 and below.
Thursdays, you got Sergeant Signs with Ice, and I think it's either Spanky or somebody is joining him. Shipwreck, somebody. And then Fridays, and that's Sergeant's Time, obviously, with all the big Army news and military gossip and whatnots. Friday Night Freedom. That's Kaz. That's Pookie, giving you all the happenings of the week on Friday night. And soon we're going to have a Saturday show. I've got something cooking in the works. I think we're going to bring something pretty cool on Saturday nights. Something different. Something we haven't had something we don't have, and I think it's gonna be cool.
Origami.
Live origami folding. You heard it here
And
first,
yoga.
folks. Live. CQ does yoga. Hot yoga. I'm gonna be doing hot yoga. But yeah, so with that, fine folks, we come to the end of another amazing episode of Pop Culture Warrior. Next week, tune in next week. We got a guest on the show next week. Is great. You know, we've been on a run. We've had some great guests. Next week, bringing in he's an indie film director, goes by the name I think it's Jesse Johnson. I think is his name, Jesse V. Johnson, I want to say. It's a very fascinating story. Very, very, very fascinating story. We're going to talk all about the indie scene and getting movies made and directing and whatnot. And then the week after, another exciting guest, somebody, Mike, that you bumped into once. It was the CEO of Zenescope Comics. He's one of the big dogs there at Zenescope Comics, and he's going to pop in, which is a great tie-in because that's about a month-ish before New York Comic Con. So we can maybe find out some exclusives, what they got going on the cons floor, and maybe do some collab stuff. You know, I think that'd be fun. But and then I was actually supposed to have a guest last week, and obviously because I was out of commission, he's going to be rescheduled. So we'll have him on the show probably after that. Really good guy named Kevin. Awesome dude. Was like a Star Wars comic book artist. Also did for the cards. I actually have an original of his, original card. And then he also does, he's like an official host for panels. Like, you know, when you go to Comic-Con, the guy that asking the questions, whatever, he's done like 100 panels with some of the top, like, you know, and mostly Star Wars, because he's like super knowledgeable in Star Wars. So he's done like the guy that played Emperor Palpatine. He's done Ewan McGregor. He's done Hayden Christensen. He's done all the Star Wars actors and all that. So he's a panel host extraordinaire as well as comic. And he's a veteran who owns like a brand called, what was it called? Nordic Legion, something like that. But it's if you took like Viking-esque and then mixed it with like pop culture. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We'll talk all about it. I mean, we're going to have a really fun conversation, and you can do some giveaways and stuff like that. So it's going to be pretty dope. Excited for that one. But all right, if you guys made it to the end, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Apologize. And
I apologize.
Sorry you have nothing going on in your life. You live a sad, lonely life.
That's not true at all. You're joining us here, and we appreciate you. We obviously appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for tuning in. As always, you know, we do have a Patreon if you want to, patreon.com/popculturewarrior. If you want to support the channel, I have been not posting shit on social media because I've been on my back in pain. Actually, it was not even on my back. It was curled in a fetal position in pain. So now I'm back. Clips coming out every day. Social media posts going out. Mad Mike's going to be posting more shit. You know, he fucking gets around to it.
You keep blocking all my stuff.
He keeps getting banned across all social medias. his opinions. But all right, guys, thanks for playing along. Thanks for hanging out. We will catch you next week on another episode of Pop Culture Warrior. Until then, as my first sergeant always said, don't eat Cheetos and touch your dick. It'll turn your dick orange. Good night, everybody. Shots.
Doc! Oh, no! We're too late! We missed it! Oh, jeez, this is heavy. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc, I got a time machine. I'm just gonna punch in the coordinates. Pop Culture Warrior, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on WTF Nation Radio. Now crank this bad boy up to 88 miles per hour.
Let's see it.